back. Great. And Snake wants to see Primeval versus York, and here's York right now, so I'll do it. Alright, good luck, Offworld York. I'm assuming we'll keep everything default. And let's see. A very small map. A little... Well, if we can find the aluminum, then dropping for that steel triangle wouldn't be bad as scientific. Ooh, this looks good.
What an excellent location for a lab. Well done on finding.
But I don't know where the aluminum is.
And there is much research
Right
to be done.
here. Nice. Perfect. Now, where did York end up settling? Robotic, right on that steel, or right by the iron, rather. I think I found it first, which means the black market will unlock later for me, meaning I won't be able to get up the free claim, and York will also get a free claim. So maybe jumping on this spot, we'll see how much of an advantage I'll get from that. Sell down some of this stuff, try to get over to the upgrades sooner. There's our upgrade. And we want to get power rolling. There's one geothermal. That's going to be hotly contested. Let's claim it. And then what's the water looking like? Water is not super supportive of scientific for us here. Let's claim it though. So claim this one and claim this one. Alright, so what do I want to get up first? The geothermal or something else? Geothermal is going to be pretty important. We just need a little more steel. Carbon scrubbing, sure, we can try to pick that up. That is pretty bad, so I don't think I want to go past 8,000 here. Well, I mean, so with carbon scrubbing, we could build some electronics. Electronics will really help. Well, okay, we'll let York go 10,000 into debt. It didn't adversely affect his stock price as much as we might have wanted. Let's see. Let's go and drop a farm. And a reactor. Hello. And then, do we have enough for the geothermal yet? No, we need a little more steel.
Robotic colony expanded.
I do want to get that online. I also want to free up enough funds to buy a goon squad.
The black market is online.
Geothermals cost a lot of steel. So we'll send that out, and still not enough to get the goon squad. Let's see what kind of money is Offworld York making here. The aluminum is his biggest moneymaker, and yeah, smart move there, blocking off my adjacency bonuses. Only $8 on these guys here. Alright, if we can get into glass, that means we need to get to the next upgrade. What can I sell now? A little more aluminum. And I think I would like the goon squad, so goon squad protect. And now, are we saving for the upgrade? Yes, that's exactly what we're doing. Making good money off of the geothermal. No net revenue off of the electronics plant. And we're actually not, we're paying more in energy than we are in food. So should we just turn this guy off? Well, that might change, so we'll keep that going. It's not like we're losing a lot of money. Superconductors.
3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000.
I could go to, well, we could let York pick that up, but if we deprived him of power, then we could keep on making money off of power while he pays us for that. So maybe, yeah, I'm happy I picked that up. Not that I'm making any money off of it. We're not making much money off of the steel, but we do need it to upgrade, so I'm not going to scrap that. If I could pick up a claim, let's see, in resources, if I sold out all of my resources, I could pick up the claim, but it's better just to wait for the upgrade. That's only going to cost us 6,000, mostly in glass. Okay, so we almost have enough steel now. It's just a matter of saving up to get the glass.
Colony expanded.
And we'll have another look at what Offworld York's up to. He's got the wind power there, which will mutiny. And what else is he making good money off of? The quarry. I think he's losing money. He's losing money. He's losing money off of most of his buildings, so that's good. We can also try, if there's pirates, we'll mutiny or steal his aluminum. We could also try mutinying that. 60 times 120, 6,000. Yeah, it'd be worth another mutiny as well. Alright, so we need to free up a little more money. Grab the upgrade. And do we want to drop a solar panel? We do have superconductors, 2.2. Alright, let's do that. And then we'll get into glass. Not that robotic uses glass, so that's just going to save us some money. Do I want to go double glass though? I don't think so. We could go further into power generation. And if we wanted, we could drop some more stuff over here, and we could go another steel. Steel, though, isn't really that profitable for us. Aluminum is worth more. We could drop another aluminum mine.
Freelance pirates are auctioning their services.
Or just mutiny that aluminum mine.
3,000, 4,000, 6,000,
So the silicon's not worth very much. There's nothing
1,000,
else that I can use the pirates on. Apart from the water is also not really making him very much. But I don't want him to steal my glass or anything else. I've got a few disparate things here. I will save the pirates until there's something good to steal. Silicon's worth nothing. Water is not really worth that much. And yeah, York just tried to dynamite my geothermal. Let's see, what do we want? We can go and dynamite this. He'll rebuild it fairly easily. So probably, let's go and dynamite the wind farm then. Keep him paying money for power. And this guy needs to be on auto supply just in case we get a dip down in our oxygen supplies. Sell down the fuel. And we still have a claim to play with. Power is really expensive. Let's build out another solar panel then.
Is online.
Pick up a goon squad. Oh, too slow. That was a nice move by York, but at least we're scientific, so he only gets it for a minute. So we're starting to build up funds. I'd say we want to hit at least level 4 before we try buying out York, unless he gets into a massive debt spiral. We could definitely drop another reactor. What's our current reactor making us? 26. And as for our glass plant, 27. Alright, let's drop another metal mine.
The
66,
black market is online.
97, Goon Squad defend, dynamite, dynamite. So we'll deprive him of the aluminum he needs. We've got more claims again. Aluminum's still making us good money. Let's go further into that. Get that rolling, and then reactors or glass. This thing's making us 40 versus 51. We could drop a couple reactors down here.
1,000.
Bidding will begin at
5,000.
sold.
Alright, we could drop electronics on that. That's something that York is pushing the cost up on, just because he has no choice as robotic. And do we want to drop double reactor here? I think so. What are we making off of our water pump? Or what's York making off his water pump? 36. Let's see. Chemicals might be reasonable. Could drop a chem lab for some diversity. Yeah, chem lab might not be bad.
Online.
Defended. Start auto supply. What? What happened here? Did someone on stream notice why my my electronics is defended? I don't think I put a goon squad on that. Did York put a goon squad on that and then attack it? Because that's kind of unfortunate for him. Alright, so let's sell down some of that aluminum. What is he making here? Decent money off of that. Let's grab the EMP. EMP all of that down. And is he still making good money off of aluminum? He is, so we'll pirate the aluminum.
I hate those filthy
Recall
bandits.
the dirty rat trying to break.
And now it's time to start buying up his stuff. So what else is he making good money off of? Silicon is worthless. Grab the power, although the water, nope, the power I think is the better option here. And how are we? $33 off electronics. Quite a bit of money off of aluminum. And tons of glass. We can take the upgrade again. Alright, so more reactors then. Now let's drop a patent lab. What's our glass profit at? Pretty good. We'll drop another glass plant. And further into electronics. Yes, let's do that.
Market is online.
We could set up a carbon quarry. That would be good money as well. Electronics. And it'll free up some more money. Sell down all that fuel. Grab a power surge. Power surge that down. York Mutant needs his power back. Random aluminum off in the middle of nowhere. I could go to... I want to make York spend 10,000 on this.
10,000. 12.
Alright, so make him spend 12,000. I think that'll be fine, and then we can start buying into York here. So we'll sell down some of the aluminum and steel. Buy some more of York shares. Alright, so I have 3 claims to play with. Let's see. We're making decent money off of all of our claims. This carbon is paying off quite nicely for us. Okay, so what do I want more of? More reactors. We're going to want a patent lab and slant drilling most likely. Teleportation isn't going to be as important. It would save us on the fuel, and fuel is worth quite a lot at the moment. Let's grab... It's going to cost us steel. We'll wait for the glass shipment to come in.
The black market is online.
And drop that right here. So all that stuff was frozen down. That's okay. We could grab another EMP here. And well, EMP him when he's ready. What's he making off of the reactors? 36, 55, and 120. So when those guys unfreeze, we'll send another EMP York's way.
Your stock is being bought.
Yeah, so York turned that aluminum into power so that my pirates won't be able to steal the aluminum. Okay, so let's grab slant drilling or teleportation. Fuel's fairly expensive. Let's start into the teleportation. And we can get virtual reality going. Let's see, put this right over here.
The black market is online.
Or if I want to get the adjacency bonus, we could have put the two cylinders here and put this thing over there. We need to repair this. And we've got one claim left. Slant drilling would also be quite profitable for us. Let's drop one chemicals lab.
New land is available for all.
Actually, with carbon being the price that it is, view the plot.
7,000.
Sold.
Alright, what do I want to put here? Well, for now, a mine would be fine. It's either a mine or an electronics factory. And let's see, aluminum versus electronics. The aluminum mine's worth or making us more money. I've got one claim left to play with. $56 off of the Pleasure Dome. And it's costing us 1 power. So net, we're making like $10, which is not great. Let's see, what do I need to buy Offworld out? We are more than halfway there. What can I do? We could hacker a aluminum. He's got a little bit of aluminum coming in.
Your stock is being bought.
Getting closer. I don't think we need to get Offworlds up. So we have teleportation, so that'll be worth a bunch of fuel for us. We, instead of getting the adjacency bonus, we could just drop a reactor right here. The reactors are making us 45 versus, well, the electronics aren't bad. Okay, let's scrap this and put in an electronics lab. And I think we have almost enough to buy out York. One control shift down in a couple minutes, or seconds rather. So resources 60, 160, 170. Resources, and good game, York. Alright, so we founded in what I think was a definitely a superior position. We got some free iron to start with, which we sold down. Let us get an early upgrade. But since we were the first to found Offworld, York was able to buy the first free claim, or the first bonus claim off the black market, and then he also got a bonus claim at one of the higher headquarter levels. But the stronger start and getting the early headquarter upgrade was strong enough to pull us ahead. We also did some nice stuff at depriving him of power, and some good stuff with trading black market sabotage and protecting our stuff, the right things at the right time. Alright, good game, York. Alright, so I'll have time for one more game. What kind of games do you want to see? Best of 3? Sure. We can do a rematch, York. Alright, game 2. Good luck, York. Game speed to fast. Nah, I think I'll play on normal. I think fast would be a little too fast for me. Lots of water, so definitely favorable for scientific. We want to go that way again. Let's see. Tons of water. What's on this ridge? Nothing. Founding second would be okay. Like I said, there are those bonus claims. It's just, is the spot so good? Do you think the spot will be so powerful that you can forgo the bonuses you get for founding later? So York hasn't found anything good yet either. There's a little iron, a bunch of silicon. Okay, so here's the iron. Where is the...
What an excellent location for a lab. Well done on finding it. Now then, the day is ticking. And
Where's the
there's much
aluminum?
research to be done.
I have yet to see any aluminum. We found, looks like, all of the iron on the map. There might be no aluminum. Is that even possible? Okay, so there's one aluminum here. There's a high aluminum there. Go, 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 go. Delete.
Scientific colony founded.
Okay, is he gonna beat us to the dual aluminum iron spot? Ah, darn. Alright, so we'll have to go for this then. Alright, so that's also a pretty good spot. He's gonna have plenty of aluminum and iron. We'll go and sell down the iron before York can sell his iron down. Upgrade. Do I want to go triple steel right off the bat? I'll definitely get some glass going. And reactor pile over here, or somewhere closer by so we don't have to pay for the fuel. We'll go for something nearby. And do I want to claim the geothermal again? Yes, I do.
1,000,
New land is available for
2,000,
auction. Bidding will begin.
3,000, 4,000, 7,000,
I'd be happy to go to 12,000 for this, but maybe
14,000.
if we can make York go to 20,000, it might be enough of an offset.
Sold.
Alright, so we're stuck with 2 geothermals here, the 2 geothermals that are on the map, and we've got 1 claim left, and I'm going to use that claim for a reactor, I do believe. And now we're just saving up to grab a geothermal plant.
The black market is online.
Needs O2, start auto supply.
Scientific colony expanded.
York's up to level 2 now. Let's see, we need 60 more steel. Okay, let's sell down a little of this aluminum to try to get over to the geo sooner. There's a steel shortage coming. That's not going to help us at all. Alright, drop the geothermal. York, if he wants to pay 4,000, can steal it for 60 seconds. 60 times 60 is 300 or 36,000. So it's not really going to be worth it for him to buy the $4,000 mutiny. Unless the price of power goes up, and it is rising ever so slightly. So building out that geothermal does delay my next upgrade. York can upgrade sooner because he didn't have to spend anything for the geothermal. I also spent a whole bunch of money to get that geothermal claim, and so my stock price is a fair bit lower, almost $1 cheaper than his. Okay, so how's the glass production doing? +9, +7. Whoa, and York went triple steel right down here. That is interesting. I guess steel is making him really good money here. Energy Vault, sure, we can try to pick that up.
4,000. 6,000.
It's going to cost him a lot as far as
7,000.
fuel goes.
8.
And, I mean, before he can make any money off of that, he's going to expand really quickly off it. That's what's going to happen. So I think that's as much as I'm willing to pay. In fact, I probably didn't want to spend quite that much. Ah yes, so you're right, the geo math is wrong. Geos make 2 power per second, so it's worth it for mutinies of 6,000. Which means, perhaps, if I can free up the money...
Colony expanded.
Yeah, this is really strong. All that steel, and plus the 2 aluminums there, York's going to be able to upgrade really quickly and crush me in a superior number of claims. When's that glass going to be shipped in? We just got the glass. Sell down a little of that. Take our upgrade. Build the last of the steel triangle. Reactor-wise, let's save up for the other geothermal plant. Steel's still going up in price, which is surprising because we're making, for 2 players, we have 8 steel mills on the ground, and 6 of them are getting a nice triangle adjacency bonus. So that York's going to make a lot of money off of that steel shortage. Let's sell down now, even though I need it. I want to sell down before he can get in on that. And let's see.
We're not surprised.
Defended, really? Oh, that's really good for him. So he can turn that right around and use that on my geo.
Your stock is being bought.
Alright, well done, York. Well done.
Your stock is being bought. Your stock is being bought.
This isn't good. This one might end pretty quickly. Oh no. He's making all that money off of power. I'm losing a lot of money to power. Oh no, my battery's protecting me from that. So at least we've got that going for us. And we have 2 claims. I guess we'll drop reactors.
Your stock is being bought.
And glass.
Stock is being bought.
That's worth a lot of money. Steel was worth so much money this game. Alright, that was really quick. Good game, York. Completely slaughtered. Alright, game 3. The deciding game. Good luck, York.
Low levels of iron found. High levels of silicon found. Low levels of carbon found.
So finding a good spot to settle is really important here.
Medium levels of water
And
found.
going really heavily, so I'm surprised that on a 2-player map you could make so much money off of steel. So that's something good to know. I'm not entirely sure. There was the natural steel shortage, that was a random event, but even without that,
Medium levels of iron found.
definitely very interesting. So there's steel around, I still haven't found any of the aluminum. Very limited on water, so maybe robotic instead of scientific. I think scientific though is pretty important for a duel, because black market items are so important, and so the 50% protection from sabotage is even more powerful in a 2-player game.
Scientific colony founded.
So York went scientific somewhere down here. That's where the
Low
aluminum
levels of
is.
aluminum found.
Looks like that's where all of the aluminum is. So we'd have to ship it from all the way across the map.
You must be a rather skilled researcher yourself. I couldn't have found a more promising site even with all my years of experience. Shall we begin?
We'll grab this aluminum just so he can't get the full adjacency bonus there. And we'll settle on the carbon and the silicon. But that tiny bit of iron we picked up by settling there isn't going to get us to the upgrade that we need. We do need to... we are going to get the black market unlocked first, so if we can free up another $1,600, we can go and buy the claim. So if we sold down all of the steel, I'm going to stop streaming after this game. Do you want to go for a walk?
Scientific colony expanded.
Okay, so 7 seconds, we'll sell down some of the steel and buy the claim.
The black market is online.
Cold fusion powered by water, no thanks. With that claim, we are making 30 versus... I think that is going to be our most profitable choice here. Let's drop another steel then. And let's buy up as much aluminum as we can while we can. So we almost have enough for the upgrade. We'll just let the triple steel do its work. And then what's next? We want power. York's already at level 2. The double aluminum 9s would do that, and he's claimed all the aluminum on the map, so that's going to be troublesome for us. 41 per tick. Take the upgrade, and then maybe solar on this ridge or solar directly attached. Power is really cheap right now though, and there's no geothermal on this map. I think we do need to go into power, but not right now. So reactors then. Reactor triangle. Since York is also shipping stuff in from a distance, there will be fuel demand. We'll be able to make some good money off of that. And do I want to free up a bunch of money so I can buy that goon squad? Or even mutiny
Scientific colony
this thing right here. It's only 34. I'll keep the mutiny on the ready anyways, and I think we are going to have to go for some sort of power. Let's see, quarry-wise, we could take the high silicon, that might not be bad. York's running out there with some water pumps, and he's running to claim this high silicon, okay. Let's just drop a glass plant over somewhere here. What can I sell down? Some of this.
A new claim is available for auction. Bidding will begin at
5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 10,000.
Anything more than 10,000 is probably going to be a little too painful, especially since there's a claim for 6,000 off the black market. Alright, so we've got one claim left. Let's just build out a solar plant. Where? Solar or wind? What's wind looking like? 2,000. How much wind would I generate here, though?
The black market is online.
These water pumps are making 76 versus 16 versus less. So let's mutiny that. It's only 60 seconds, 76, so that's not exactly worth it. Sell on some of this, take our upgrade,
Such elegant use of funding.
and
We'll have more facilities open
see,
in no
0.9. And for another carbon and aluminum.
Your stock is being bought.
York's after our stock already. Where's he getting his power from? He's got one wind over here. 0.9 at $92. Steel mills are making him 34. Our steel is making us 34 as well. We're making good money off of those reactors. The glass needs to be on auto supply. And we're not making fantastic money off of that. But if we went further into glass, that could get better. Okay, do I want to Goon Squad or Mutiny?
Scientific colony expanded.
So we're in the positive. York's going into solar. There's a power surplus coming, that's natural. He's going really hard into solar here. How close are we to the next upgrade? Aluminum is super cheap, so York grabbing up all the aluminum on the map didn't really end up hurting us.
1,000, 5,000,
We could go and steal the steel.
6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000.
I don't want him to come after my fuel, so I need to value it somewhere closer to that.
sold.
Alright, so right now water is dirt cheap. We'll just steal the steel, and if we happen to overlap with some water, that's alright too. And we need the upgrade. Let's see, 240 steel. Let's buy up a whole bunch of aluminum while we can.
The black market is online.
And what do I want to mutiny here? $58. 122. Wow. Well, that's interesting. Let's go mutiny this guy. It's only 60 seconds. It's probably not really worth it. We'll grab the upgrade.
New design for the colony
And we'll
layout
start
is
moving
simply
into
breathtaking.
food. We'll want slant drilling.
Scientists will love the increased
Let's see.
riches.
Carbon's cheap right now. Let's buy 100 of that. Get this going. Sell around the glass. Our glass is making us decent money. Let's see. What other resources are worth taking? The quarry. If we could drop ourselves a quarry, that would be sensible. Let's see. One quarry there. 2 more claims to play with. Do I want to get into solar? Sure, let's do that. It's really tempting for a power surge. And should we free up some money for our goon squad? I think we
Black
should.
market is online.
Alright, do I want slant drilling or teleportation? What's the price of fuel? Slant drilling I think would be more effective for us here. Grab slant drilling, and then we could build farms out from this one water patch, for example. In the meantime, one farm, I think so, or a reactor. What are these guys making? 96. Right, let's go for another reactor here. We might want to drop a goon squad to protect that.
Why? Your new design for the colony layout is simply breathtaking. The other scientists will love the...
The offworld prices are pretty bad. I'm not going to worry about that. I could invest in another bunch of chemicals, and let's go on the carbon. Our carbon's making us 76. Let's drop another quarry. Teleportation.
New pack up for auction. Bidding will begin
So this is protection from pirates
8,000.
and saving us on fuel. So I don't want York to get this because he's driving the price of fuel up. But I don't want to bid too much and kill my stock price.
14,000.
I think
16.
that's going to be my max. If York... Okay, 20,000, that's it. If York wants to go above 20,000, he's welcome to have it.
sold.
The black market is online.
$153 versus our glass, which is 93. So we'll goon squad protect the reactors. And then we do want to start getting into food here. So food. Farms with slant drilling. We'll go drop a farm here. We do have teleportation, so we can place these pretty much wherever we want. Centrino Limitada. Yes, I used to stream Civ. I haven't played Civ in a while, but I still like it. It's still a great game, and I'm hoping to play some more Civ sometime in April. Alright, so we just finished slant drilling. That means we can put farms up all along here. And if we wanted a water pump or anything like that, fully into farms, given the price of food, yeah, we'll do a full farm diamond.
The black market is online.
And where is York making his money? Decent money off of power. Go and power search that. Meanwhile, I do believe superconductors, well, power's not really worth very much. We've got pretty much everything that we want here. Nanotech would be okay. Energy vault would be okay, but nothing that I really need. We can get an engineering lab and up our food production. Let's scrap this. Build out the engineering lab.
Your stock is being bought.
Hey X-Man, this is Offworld Trading Company. It's a game in early access designed by Soren Johnson, the lead designer of Civilization 4. It's an economic RTS where you have procedurally generated maps. You do your best to exploit the maps and make more money than your opponent You can attack your opponents with various sabotage items, but it really comes down to who can make more money faster.
The black market is online.
New tank up for auction. Bidding will begin at
Superconductor, sure, I can pick that up. York would really make good use of the superconductors, so I at least want to make him pay for that.
sold.
Or we could get it. That also helps our power production. And how much money is he getting off of these metal mines? $7, $3. Alright, so I think York's in big trouble here. And let's load some steel, all that glass. If we wanted, we could build an Offworld, but the Offworld prices are pretty poor, so I'm not really worried about that. Someone's asked if I'm going to play in larger games than 1v1s. Maybe, we'll see. I do need to put a break in the stream, and perhaps later when we come back, or maybe tomorrow, we'll definitely do some larger free-for-alls. Most of the games that I've played, if you're looking for more games, my YouTube channel is full of free-for-all games. Anyways, good game there, York. Well played. You really crushed me in that middle game, so definitely a good match.